Bangalore South 176 constituency.
Okay. Hi everyone, warm welcome. The session is just now started being broadcast on YouTube, and the recording will be available, also for a later time for sharing. So yeah, myself, I'm Vishnu Gattapalli. I'm Vice President of BAF, and I'm from Garudacharapalya, New Ward 107, from Madhepura constituency. Okay, so do you want to get started, Jamir? And
I was speaking on mute. I think we can go ahead, Anand. We can get started.
Good evening, everyone. I remember in 2013 in MG Road Alankar Hotel, I took a session on the election voting and how to register. What are the frequently asked questions in 2013 for BAF? So I'm very happy that I'm taking again on voting and the new initiative by ECA, the Aadhaar linking and EPIC number.
That's great.
So yeah, basically, as you know, we are doing this KYC for our bank, BAN, for all government services like that, to authenticate our EPIC number, to officially say that this is my EPIC number. Number one. Number two, to have a cleaner qualitative electoral rolls. For that, ECA took initiative of linking Aadhaar number with our EPIC number. So Aadhaar, as you know, in India, every citizen's unique identity. Aadhaar is a unique identity. So Aadhaar initiative ECA had started, but for various hurdles, it was on pause for some time. Now it is official, and also required resources has been implemented, made available for all the citizens. So to begin with, as you know, I had requested to download VHA app. Once you have downloaded VHA app, I would request you to open the app. Then you will see 6 square boxes: voter registration, results, candidate information, elections, complaint, and EVM. I hope you can see the screen.
Yes, we can.
Yeah. On that, please click on voter registration link. First square box. In that, the official form to link Aadhaar and EPIC number is 6B, the last one, electoral authentication form. That is 6B. So I would request you all to click on 6B.
Yep. I think it's a bit slow, Anand. So it's loading.
Please take your time. Yeah, no problem.
So Anand, now you are going to explain the modification or new
Aadhaar linking.
Aadhaar linking.
As on today, right now, Aadhaar linking.
Okay.
Once we finish this, then I will tell about modification. Also, we can do it's in the same app.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. So since in some cases the app working is slow, another important point I would like to highlight here, that I request all the BAF members, the citizens living in apartment, to check their name in the voter list. That is in the VHA, through VHA app, check your name, whether your name exists or not. This is very, very important, because we have 3 election ahead. So whether it's BBMP, assembly election, or general election. So first and foremost, what ECA told in last meeting was, first check your name in the voter list, whether you are a registered voter or not. You may be voting from 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, no matter. But please check once again whether your name is there or not. Yeah, we'll move forward. Once you click on the 6B, you will get please enter your mobile number.
Am I the only one facing the issue? It's still loading for me. I know I've blurred it, but yeah, it's something.
Same here. It is still loading here.
Vishnu, I managed to get in. I'm doing it on my wife's mobile, Android, so it's gone in.
Okay.
Mine is Android. I
It's
should
in
try Apple iOS then.
Okay, Anand, can you, if you
Yeah.
don't mind, can you explain once again? Just
Yes,
to,
yes, yes.
for the people, those who joined just now.
Yeah, once you downloaded the VHA app, you will get a screen of 6 boxes where voter registration is the first box where you have to click. Once you click on the voter registration box, the last one is the electoral authentication form, that is 6B. So I would request you to click on 6B. Once you click on 6B, you have to enter your mobile number and generate a OTP. So once you enter OTP and authenticate, you will get a screen called "My name is Voter Mitra" and let us start. So let's start screen. We will pause here for a minute. So Vishnu is still loading for you?
Actually, I killed the app and restarted. It worked.
Well,
Yep.
okay.
I entered my Epic number, then I.
Yeah. So we will.
Yeah.
Can we move forward from OTP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you, my name is Voter Mitra, let us start. Then the next screen is, do you already have a voter ID? Yeah. For this session, we will just stick to the first one. So yes, I have voter ID number. Once you have your voter ID, please enter your EPIC number and state Karnataka and say fetch details.
Hi there, this is Nirupama. I have a query. Can I
Yeah.
ask? Okay.
Please.
So this would be like a new voter ID registration for me. Would I still have to do yes, I have voter ID number?
No, this is those who are already having a EPIC number.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I
If you
think
already,
Nirupama, for you, yeah, Anand will guide
It
you
will be-
later. Yeah.
yeah, it will be form 6 if you're a new registration.
Okay, sure. I'll wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So we'll move forward. Please enter voter ID, then you select the state Karnataka and say fetch details. So once you fetch details, you will see your all details, including part name, serial number, which constituency, everything. So here you can see, is there any correction required? Is everything correct as far as your voter ID is concerned? You can check this here, all the details. So if everything is correct, so you have to click on next. Can we move on? Can we go to the next screen?
It is not
Sir,
correct.
so if it is not correct, what do we do? The details are wrong, spellings are wrong.
Huh. If the spelling details are wrong, then you have to disconnect here and we have to fill form 8, where you have to tell what is the correction, which section. That form 8 will help to make
So
you correct.
Form 8 would also be on the app, right?
Yes, everything is on app. Anything and everything related to voting, voter registration is now in the VHA app.
So Anand, one
You
thing
can-
I want to request you now. You are taking the, you are guiding the people how to register your Aadhaar card with the voter ID card, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So now after this session, then Anand will guide us how to correct the details in the your voter ID card, and then he will also guide how to apply the new voter ID.
Yeah, if there is a small change, you click on next. We can link the Aadhaar, then we can do the changes, and not a major issue.
Okay, great.
But would the
Yeah.
Aadhaar also compare the names because the spelling is wrong?
No. This is only your unique identification number. That's it.
Okay,
It
so
wa-
I
it
can
was
still go ahead and
yeah,
link my
yeah.
Aadhaar.
Yes.
Okay.
See, this is only to say that this epic number belongs to
Aadhaar.
this person as per the unique identification provided by the government.
Okay, and later on we can change the name and the voter ID using Form 8.
Not voter ID, name. Whatever changes you want, you can do it. No problem.
Okay.
So we will move on to the next screen. When you say next, you will see all the details. I am your name, then enrolled in which constituency, having epic number. I hope you can see all those things.
Yes.
Then your Aadhaar details. You have to enter your Aadhaar number without space. Then your mobile number, then your email ID. The place of application is Bangalore.
I think there is a bug in this app. It is not allowing us to go inside. So I've entered all the other details and OTP and everything.
Huh.
Okay, so
Sometimes
You see, no, in the initial, do you have a dot? You just see that.
no, Anand, I think it's happening. I have once I logged in, I was able to do for mine. Then I tried for my wife. I got the OTP. I filled it in. Then when
Okay.
I clicked on fetch details after entering the epic number, it's hanged. So I think I should redo the process. I think it's not completely stable. I think when it is hanging, I think we should kill and restart.
It just
You-
takes a little longer time. If we hold
Correct.
on, then it is, because I did this process today morning and it takes time. But if you just hold on to it, it will come up. There is but it is slow. In
You are
parts,
doing
it is
through Wi-Fi or mobile data?
mobile data.
Okay.
I
I
was
was
doing
able
this
to do it
through mobile data.
very quickly. I didn't face any problem. It was very quick. I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, on Wi-Fi it works perfect right now. I've been able to enter my Aadhaar number, and I am at the preview page.
Oh, very good.
And
Preview,
it says
no?
I've
Okay,
got
Form
4.5
6B
minutes
preview.
to do that.
Yeah. So in the preview, you will see what are the details you have entered. So if anyone facing problem in the initial, if you have dot, sometimes it will give error. Please check once again. Just remove the dot. That's all.
How do you get the screen time? Okay. In the preview, post the preview.
Once the preview is, you say you have to confirm.
Your application has been submitted successfully.
Yeah, you get a thank you screen, correct? Green color.
Right.
Yeah, just take a screenshot of that.
Okay, save it.
There is also an acknowledgement, this thing, right?
Correct.
Your
Yes,
reference
yes.
number. I think we
Yeah.
should keep the screenshot.
Yeah.
How useful will it be, Anna?
See, just to make sure that we have completed this, and this is our epic number as a evidence, just to have evidence, and you also get the SMS. So please don't delete that SMS. That's all. That is the main request.
Okay, so this is the SMS which will come after the OTP related SMS.
Yeah. This is confirmation SMS.
Okay. I have not received it yet, though. It's been almost 3 hours or 4 hours, I think, since I did that. Yeah.
Yes,
See,
when I
here it
completed,
says
I did the-
your application has been recorded and reference number for the same will be sent through SMS. That is what the document says.
I have not received it. So maybe there is some delay in that. Yeah.
Alternatively, you have your keep this screenshot. That will be handy.
Right.
Yeah, the SMS has still not come, but screenshot is there now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with this, you finish linking the Aadhaar to the.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Wonderful.
Even if the name is.
Has anyone faced any issues? Are you all able to link your Aadhaar card with the voter ID card?
ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳಿ, ಲೈಕ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್.
ಹೌದು.
Okay, somebody has asked a question.
No,
Is the
iOS
app
also.
available on iOS?
Yeah, iOS also available.
Yes, it is available on iOS.
And what is it called in
VHA,
iOS?
VHA.
VHA.
Yeah, voter helpline app. Apple Store is there.
Okay, so Anand,
Can
now
see-
can we? Yes, exactly.
You can see two QR. One is Android, one is Apple Store.
So we'll go to next, how we can modify the or how we can do the corrections in the voter ID card.
Yeah, we can.
But does linking Aadhaar card will not correct those things automatically?
No. See, this is only authenticating that this is a form. So they don't talk to each other directly.
Okay.
So once you enter your Aadhaar number, it will go to a digital locker where even ECI cannot directly see the numbers.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So it is safe. There is no major issue here. It is safe, and this will give cleaner electoral roll. So authenticated epic number. So nobody can.
So will this? Since they are not talking to each other, then at the other end, how does the election commission get the information on duplications and things like that? So how will the electoral roll be cleaned up with this?
See, for example, now with the same details, if you have 2 epic number or 3 number, more than one, now this will tell that my epic number is this one, and I have authenticated this epic number through my Aadhaar. So this is the epic number. Officially, you are telling that this is my epic number. So then, as per norms, you have to fill the BLO should go there, physically verify, fill form 7, then delete any duplicate is there.
Okay, and is there a sort of deadline to this process by either the next assembly or Lok Sabha election?
Yeah, that's a good question. So Aadhaar linking, Aadhaar epic number Aadhaar linking is not mandatory. A citizen shall link the Aadhaar. It's not like that. It's not mandatory. However, in the interest of strengthening democracy, strengthening electoral process, and improving the quality of the electoral rolls, the ECI is urging and requesting every citizen to authenticate so that we have the quality rolls when there is an election, and we get right numbers of total voting percentage. Everything will have a quality output. So that is the effort.
Okay, so is there any sort of circular or a flyer from them or something that we can compose to bring up these things? In this voting thing which you just shared, which I think what you just have in your hand, there it does not mention the reasons as to why you should do it. So somewhere if we can create that.
See, if you want any further information, please I would request to send an email. Whatever required, we can request ECI. They already have. We can request them.
Sure. Thanks. Yeah, good.
Yeah, here is a question. I have a valid voter ID but cannot locate it. So if you have a epic number, if you don't know your epic number also, please send your name, father name, which is your voting area, booth, if possible, or your address. Please send your details. We can try that through PDF, that is electoral list. From there we can get the your epic number. Yesterday we did it for 2 citizens during joint commissioner meeting. The senior citizen they could not locate, but we tried to do it. We were successful.
And I think knowing which booth you voted before also would help, because then the electoral roll would be available at the local offices to locate. Because sometimes the spellings, your spelling and the way it is spelled in the epic card, you may not recollect because there are errors. So I have found it difficult to search through the name because of these spelling errors.
Actually, Vidya, we attended the call with BPAC conducted by Joint Chief Election Officer, right? Many people, many women who were sitting around me, they also tried. I also tried because I didn't carry my voter ID card then. So I think it's quite challenging.
It's very challenging. True.
Whatever combinations you try, by name searching is very difficult. I think
Yeah.
Sachin Kabade has raised his hand.
No, the searching your name in the website you're telling?
No.
In the either the helpline app or on the NVSP portal, in both places, that is the challenge.
Oh yeah, earlier it was made easy. Now in electoralsearch.in, I also don't know why they are asking age also while search.
Yeah, and
I don't
all are
know.
compulsory items. And,
so that is one issue we are having.
I think Sachin Kabade has raised the hand. Yes, Sachin, you can ask the question.
Hi. Actually, I have a voter ID and it is of different address. Actually, it's far from my place where I'm currently located. So I have to change address so that I can vote myself.
Yeah, it is in Bangalore.
Yeah, Bangalore. I'm located at this thing, Arikere Makule now, but the address is of a different one, Koskere Halli.
You have to select Form 8A in voter helpline app.
Okay.
And the Form 8A is one second. Transposition of entry in electoral roll in case of shifting from one place of residence to another place within constituency.
Okay.
What about shifting from one state to another?
See, actually, what you have to do is there you have to give Form 7. Actually, you have to officially give the Form 7. You delete there where they can delete that, and you can have a Form 6 new entry here.
7 is it?
Are you sure of that, Anand? Because I don't know. Because I think when Joint CEO said, I think Form 7 is only when someone gave up citizenship or died. Then you
electoral shifting also. Any Form 7 is if I am not physically in that present, I am not a voter of that constituency ward.
It not change. I thought so. Okay.
Yeah, Form 7 is used for deletion of a electoral roll, deletion of a epic number or a voter in that constituency.
Yeah. And Form 8?
Form 8 for correction.
So in Form 8, can you not correct the constituency?
No, see, existing electoral rolls, voter application from shifting residence, correction of entries in the existing electoral roll is Form 8. Form 8, where you have changes in your name, date of birth, whatever.
Okay.
1 second.
I think Form 7, if you see, it also has a small column wherein it asks you what you want to be delete, what you want to delete. So it asks for the previous, the epic which you want to delete. So that I think that is what I recall seeing in the physical forms earlier.
After doing it through Form 7, then again one has to register in the new constituency, is it?
Yes. So, or in Form 8, Form 8 also we can do. In Form 8, shifting of residence. So I submit application for shifting of residence, correction of entries in existing electoral roll, issue of replacement of EPIC, request for marking as personal with disability. These are the 4 options.
Yeah, that option is coming.
It's
Form,
under Form 7, right, Arun? All the options you have mentioned are from Form 7, right?
Form 8.
Form 8.
Form 8. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Mr. Joint Chief Election Officer was mentioning that they simplified the whole process.
Yes, yes, Form 8, correct.
Any
Yeah.
change you want to make, all changes in Form 8,
Yeah.
creation and updation of Aadhaar via Form 6, and deletion
6B.
only when Form 7 only when someone died or someone gave up Indian citizenship. That's all, right? So that's what he said.
Yeah, the next they are implementing. Correct.
I think Venkat has question. Venkat Rao.
Yeah.
Yeah. One question. My name is wrong in election ID. Now, should we correct it first before linking the Aadhaar, or I can link and then correct?
See, if you're not shifting your house, or if you're not, you're residing
name
here,
is wrong.
no, correct. First you can link it, then
Name
you
is
can.
wrong.
Yeah, if the name is completely wrong, you first correct it, then you can go with the Aadhaar, or you can link Aadhaar, then you can give the correction also. Not an issue because you are residing.
Okay, and that is Form 8, right? Correction.
Yeah.
Small change
Form
in
8 you
the
can update name and anything, name, gender,
Sorry.
Yeah.
date of birth, everything you can update in Form 8. Form 8.
Okay.
Correct.
So either ways I can do link and then correct, or correct and link. Okay. Thank you.
This for those who have applied online. Sorry,
Huh.
this is not related to the Aadhaar, but this e-Epic, is it available to download? Because till last I saw it was not available.
No, those who are registered after November 2020, I think e-Epic is available.
Okay. My son has registered, but till last 3 months back, I had seen. I haven't seen lately. But e-Epic was still not available despite having done this online. After that was in 2020 we had done. During
please
that
check. Please check once again now. If not available, I will check and let you know. Epic should be available now.
Okay.
But you have the Epic number with you?
Yes, on the name search, because electronically we had online we had filled on name check. I'm able to get the full details through the voter ID, voter helpline app. So SOH number, all those Epic number and all is there, but I am not. I can take a screenshot of it or a copy of it.
And take a printout of it.
Correct.
Take a printout of it.
Yeah. But those who applied physically around that time, because that time parallelly to these things were happening, they don't have any, you can't search their details on this through the search criteria. As I said, search is a challenge, but because we applied online and all the details, spellings and all are correct, we are able to fill all those search criteria and get this right,
filling online this is another advantage of filling online.
Right.
And you will get reference ID. So once you have that reference ID, so you can refer that at any given point of time. What happened to this? So they can't delete it, or like in physically they used to displace or misplace the form. I don't know where it is. You apply again. All those things is now eliminated through online registration.
Yeah, Anand, Parag has one question. Yes,
please.
Parag, you can go ahead. You are on mute, Parag, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. So thanks for arranging this call, everyone. So one thing I want to ask is, so when we update this form, is it completely online, or do we need to still take a printout and then go to the office to submit this thing? Or
No,
it is
completely. It is completely online. You are talking about registration?
No, the updates in the what are the Form 8 or Form 6B, whatever we are talking about, the updates also. Sorry, I can't hear.
No, if I can answer, once you do this online, there is no need to submit anything physically in their offices.
Absolutely right. Yeah. There is
It
no need to-
eliminates the whole, yeah.
Yeah, everything is digital. Only thing is, once the Form 6 is submitted, the concerned booth level officer should physically verify that the concerned citizen is living there. Once the verification is done, they also now, they are election ECA also given BLO app now, Garuda app, I think. They can verify. Once the verification is done, and they will generate EPIC number.
This is perfect. And this holds good for all the forms, not only for the
Yes.
new registration, it holds for all the forms.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
understand.
can
Completely
upload.
understand.
So when you are uploading the form, ECA, they have mentioned it on a note. The your photo, then address proof, soft copy should be in JPEG, preferably less than 1 MB or 1.5 MB. If it is more than 2 MB, it will not take.
Understand, sure. That answers. Thanks a
Okay.
lot. So
Anand, can
uh,
we go ahead and complete the session, and then we'll cover all the questions.
Yeah,
I think you have explained now Aadhaar linking, and then you have also explained how to modify the how to make the corrections in the voter ID
Yes.
card. Now we have few people on call, those who wants to apply for a voter ID card, right? So can you explain how to apply for a voter ID card? I think
Yeah.
Nirupama had that question.
Right.
Jamir, I think the modification is still not covered, or is it covered?
Anand, the modification part completed already?
Modification of?
Any
Corrections,
name or
corrections.
Correction, it is covered. Yeah, correction is, see, basically in Form 8A. So Aadhaar number, Aadhaar number or your mobile number, then mother name, father name, relative, email ID. Then you give the details and say that the why we are application for correction of entries in the existing electoral roll. Then there is a checkbox: name, relation type, mobile number, gender, relation name, photo, date of birth. If you tick that, for that, you are applying for correction. That's it. Very simple.
This is in the form
8.
Form 8.
Form 8.
Yeah.
Anand, I have a question similar to that. Like my wife, electoral, she votes at her different location within Karnataka. It's a different district, and I have to change her address from that district to current one, like Bangalore, where I'm currently located.
Yeah. Now Form 8.
Okay. Any deletion? So deletion also I can do it from Form 8.
Deletion is Form 7.
Deletion Form 7.
Yeah, see, why we are telling you give Form 7, because see, if they're in the Gulbarga, just to give Form 7 so that they will delete and you can apply it here, Form 6, or you can do through Form 8 also.
Form 8.
Okay, Anand, we'll proceed for the new voter registration.
Yes.
So in the, yeah, you can go ahead and explain that, where exactly it is. In the voter registration option, I think there is a new voter registration, Form 6, correct?
Yeah, I am right now going through PDF because I've logged in through mobile. Yeah, we can go ahead and.
So, Nirupama, you are able to get into the new voter registration?
Yes.
So that's where you will have to apply with all of your details.
Okay, there's a Form 6 that I'm looking into.
Yeah. So first it will ask which assembly constituency.
Just a second, I'm almost there. 1 second.
Yeah.
Anand, one sidetrack. I was looking at the electoral rolls of our ward. I already see some people whom I know have recently passed away, have already been deleted. I'm not sure if family would have done it, but how would is it automatically done by BBMP? Because I see it in the electoral rolls as deleted.
No, if BBMP has their they have passed away.
Yeah, that person passed away, and he's
Yeah.
clearly shown as deleted now on the
Yeah, so that means that the death certificate and the electoral roll, maybe there is a communication happened between this one, and they might have deleted it.
Oh, that's a new one that we had a ward committee meeting today, so they were discussing all these things, but they did not say that. They said if you have a deceased list from your apartments, generally we have those lists because we do sort of give our condolences during these AGMs, and also we maintain always a list. So when I asked how do we do that, they did say that it has to be through Form 8 and all that, but they never said that they are linking it to any death certificate.
No, not linking means if they are very confident that yeah, this is the person deleted, I mean, the death has happened, there is a death certificate. Based on that, they might have deleted, or the concerned relative of the person might have given Form 7, or BLO verification would have done, because the revenue inspector, the AE or O in that area, they know the geography, they know who are living. Then people will go for payment of tax. At that time, they might have communicated. So based on that, the credible information they might have deleted.
Vishnu, maybe it would help to explore how it happened in case there is some, voter enrollment evangelist in the area, or particularly to that part.
I only got it done with a guy who does voter ID cards for this lot of constituencies. I mean, especially Mandapura constituency. So, and with the help of BBMP, we got it done. Strange to see the person died is our apartment architect. And I'm sure his family wouldn't have for sure updated the electoral roll.
Yeah. No, because I know that if we give because many of these officials know the apartments and the people. So if there has been a relationship and very clearly a deceased list is
there was one
given,
BBMP person who called me to update.
Okay, Vishnu, can we cover that later? There are some couple of questions which we need to answer. There is a question from Setu coming, how to identify post office, tehsil, district and assembly constituency.
Yeah, so if you already have EPIC number, if you have a voter ID, it will give everything. Which is the assembly constituency. Otherwise, in electoral
I am just shifting my residence from another constituency, another state actually. Shifted.
Okay. Yeah.
I am from Century Pragati apartment. I don't know if anyone else will be able.
The best way is to connect with your manager. He will be knowing everything. Or your neighbors who already voted last time. That is the best way.
I will do that. Thank you.
Prague has question, myself and my wife get different polling booth in spite of having same postal address. Is there a process to get into the same booth? Any idea, Anand, about this?
Yeah. So here the polling booth is physically very far or next to each other. It should be one. If you give that details to your ward office assistant electoral revenue officer, I think they will keep them in the same booth. This is only because of number of voters per booth is defined between 1,400 or 1,300. Because of that, they might have shifted to another booth.
Okay, Anand. And I think it's not only about me; it's for many of our families within our apartment. They got split polling booths, which are almost 3 kilometers apart from each other. Not very far though, but yeah.
Yeah, please write. Give me details. I will raise a complaint for this. If I'm just thinking that is one of the case, but your entire apartment is like that, then it is a serious issue. We have to take it.
How large is your apartment?
Just 500 flat apartment.
Okay. So I think as Anand said rightly that each polling booth has that number of around 1,400. And because now our voter list itself is very, bulky without the necessary deletions, corrections and all, they do keep shifting it. So maybe it may make sense to also check on your particular booth as to the number of voters that is there in the list. And if it is touching that number, then you know that this voting booth, they will not add any more names, but it will be another voting booth. And in that sense, in and around, if all booths are, exceeding those kind of numbers, then possibly the, the voter rolls itself are bulky. So there, this voter Aadhaar linking may help, reduce the numbers by removing duplicates and any redundancies.
So what I would request, your good name, I forgot.
Yes, my name is Parag Lonkar.
Parag Lonkar. So what I
Yes.
would request, in your apartment, 500 apartments, you can talk to your secretary. What I would request, each one of the family member should download VHA app and check whether is epic number still there in the same apartment. This is the first thing you have to do.
Okay, sure.
Tomorrow itself. So any help required, I can come and take a session physically. But the first point, you make a poster, banner, whatever it is, that everyone should check their epic number on war footing immediately.
Done, Anand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
we can take a printout of a electoral list and then verify each name subsequently.
Fine. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Okay, great. Anand, there is another question: how people can send you the information if they have any problems? Can you provide one email ID where the people can reach out to you if there are any?
Yeah. So my email ID is JANA, J for Jaipur, J for Jana, JANA SEVAA, janaseva@gmail.com. If you can put the subject as epic number or any small subject regarding the issue, it will be very helpful. And also, please mention your address.
You please repeat the email ID. Yeah, I can say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please also mention your ward number or.
Is it, sorry, sir, is it Jana Seva with a double A or a single A?
Double A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So another way to identify your ward number, for example, at the end of your road, there will be 5th cross, 6th cross board. In that, ward number will be there. So you can make a note of that ward number also.
Do the new electoral thing have the new ward numbers post delimitation, or do they still have old?
Just now I was checking. I think it's updated. I think that's a reverse way of checking, Anand. Also, I think it's an easier way. I was looking at for my own apartment electoral rolls. It is split in same booth, 2 different parts. But I think if I look at it, I see all my apartment folks' names in that. For example, there's Brigade Metropolis just right on the other side. That's in another part. So if I drill down to BBMP electoral rolls, go to Mahadevpura, then select 107 Garudacharpalya. Then I go just click on each PDF, then it shows booth number. So if I know the booth number, I go into the PDF and I have all the details.
Yeah, but these many micro level details, many of the citizens don't know.
Yeah.
So that is the challenge. Yeah, that's the challenge.
And also when it is split across 5-6 booths in and around your area, then for that particular apartment coordinator, it becomes a bit difficult to go through all those roles as well.
Yeah, so that is why we have to check our name in voter app, so that it will tell before the election, it will tell which is the polling booth. Now the polling booth will also be digitally, they are trying to do in coming elections, where it will tell which is your polling booth digitally. It will show all the map, location, all those things they are trying to do, but it will not be very far from the residents. So there is a distance. It should not be beyond that distance polling booth. That is also there in the ECI. So moving forward, it will be available digitally also. Through voter helpline, you can identify which is your polling booth. Number 1. Number 2, they are trying to also know how much is the queue in the polling right now, so that you can plan your polling, voting also. What is the queue? Like that also they had planned earlier. Maybe they will implement next time.
Okay. So Anand, another question from Arun. Is ECI using current ward number or the new one? So Arun, I just checked mine as well, but it's not yet updated.
It will be new ward. New ward. So BBMP election will be for 243, right? So it will be new ward.
Yeah.
So it is also important for all of you to know which is your new ward. See, our civic information, the knowledge of civic information is very low in Bangalore, because we'll be in our own world for various reasons. But some basic information is very important, which is our ward number, who is our corporator, where is our ward office. These are simple things is very important. So know your ward as far as the latest BBMP delimitation is concerned.
There's a question from Anirban. He says, I have not received the physical voter ID card. I need it for address proof purpose. I went to BBMP office and they asked me to go to Anganwadi center nearby. In Anganwadi, I asked them, and they gave me a bunch of cards, but his card was not there. So is there a way he can download an electronic version of address proof purpose?
Yeah, so see, first and foremost, if you see the card, plastic card, they have told this card may not be used for address proof. So election card may not be address proof, not to be used for address proof. It is to say that you are an registered voter. Without ID card also, without voter ID card also, you can vote, but your name should be there in the electoral list. That is the most important one. So this is the most, your name should be there in the voter list. If you don't have voter card also, no problem. There are 15 to 16 government issued card which you can show and go and exercise your franchise. You can go and vote. So this is the most important thing. Another thing is in Bangalore 1 or Anganwadi, they were trying to give the voter card. Now they have stopped. I don't know for what reason. We can take it subsequently. I will just check when it will available. Please send your details, and we can check when it will be available. Now it will be a plastic card, like your metro card. It will be like your metro card or your credit card. The voter, the plastic, your voter ID card will be like a metro card.
Anand, I have a question. Like post updation, like correction is done, correction of the address. Can I check the update is happened properly to the constituency which I belong to?
Yes, definitely.
Through this app?
Through this app you can check. So we are also telling, we are also strongly we are suggesting Election Commission that at every stage, please send a SMS to the citizen so that he is aware at what stage his request is there. Number one. Number two, whenever a new registration happens, please send their EPIC number through SMS also. So we are requesting that. Hope they will do. In some cases they have already done. In your application is received. In some cases they are already sending SMS, but at every stage we are requesting to send a SMS so that it will be very easy for you to know what is the status.
Okay, question from Nirupama: how to find assembly constituency? I think you can check with your neighbors or the family members what exactly they have.
Yeah. So, and also you can ask who is your MLA, then you can relate it.
Yeah.
Okay, at the moment I do not have any of this information.
Which is your area? Please tell me. Where do you stay?
Bettahalli, Arat Milano, Bettahalli.
Bettahalli.
Yeah.
What is it, near Mahadevpura or Electronic City?
So it's near to Hosa Road, Raisandra.
Okay. No. Is it near Electronic City?
Yes.
Then either it will be Bangalore South constituency or Anekal. You have to check that.
Okay, I think Anekal would be more appropriate. Okay, fine.
You can just check who is our MLA, then we can find.
Okay.
All right.
I chose Anekal. I don't know. Rural, no?
No, if it is towards Electronic City, either it will be Bangalore South constituency or it will be Anekal.
Anekal, yeah.
Anyone has any other questions?
Well, one important link I would like to share, as the electoral rolls are published, everyone can just easily drill down and just check the voter list.
There is BBMP website.
BBMP, the final, yeah, it's an website.
BBMP. BBMP.gov.in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, also I would request all the apartments to check the person who completed 18 years to get their voting, get them as registered voter. This is very important. As you all know, youngsters are now tech savvy. We can do through voter helpline app. So please tell all your apartment citizens that anyone who have completed 18 years, they can get it registered. Number one. Number two, earlier, if a person has completed 18 years in April, they have to wait till January to get it registered. Earlier, now they have done 4 buckets in a year. April, then September, then April, August, and
every
October.
quarter beginning. So
every quarter.
April,
Every quarter,
July, October.
yeah. The person who have completed 17 years also, now they can apply for voter ID. They can apply for register as a registered voter. As soon as he completes 18 years, it will automatically verify and generate a EPIC number. So much EPIC, I mean, ECA has done that it's very easy now to get a voter ID as a registered. So after 18 years,
Varun, you're suggesting, you're suggesting you do it. I mean, even if that person is not there residing, if he's out of this state. It's actually my son who's studying in Haryana. He will
okay.
not be here. You still suggest?
No, in Haryana, how many years he will be there?
No, he's studying this.
No, how many years? How many years?
3-4 years.
He went just to know recently.
No, if he has gone this year through college, he can register in Haryana. Yeah, he can register in Haryana only. He can be a registered voter in Haryana. Need not be in Bangalore. So he can register. If there is an election, he can participate there. Once he comes back here,
but there will not be any address proof, no, because he's
no. Yeah, that's a good question. See, one is college ID is there. Number two, college can give a letter that this person is residing in hostel, or he can generate affidavit. There are ways of getting the address proof. If he is residing in a rented house, there will be rent agreement. If he's in hostel warden, hostel.
Else, what if he registers in this address in Bangalore and then goes to Form 8 and then updates to Haryana? Because Form 8 is not asking for any proof, no? Or is it?
No, then it will be a normal shifting.
Okay.
Either he is a student or you may get transferred as a bank employee. You may get transferred. So then it will be a normal shifting. See, basically, when the election is happening in that area, as a citizen, you are selecting your people representative. That is the most, I think, most important one. We are in hostel also now. We are
so for
trying
next 4.
Yeah, please.
No, for next 4 years, he will be eligible to vote there, right? If any election comes.
Correct. Yeah.
Then once he's back, then we can go and change the address for me.
Please, yeah. See, that's what he may come back here, or for the best case, he may settle in some other city because of his job. So like that. So first, everyone check your name in the through voter helpline app. Then Aadhaar linking. These two very important. It hardly takes 10 minutes. Probably if you do it late in the evening or early morning, it will be more quicker. So we need to increase the Aadhaar linking, because Bangalore has been lowest. Every constituency is 3%, 4%, 5%. So we have to ramp up. We have to do as early as possible. Being IT capital, we are still going slow. Maybe awareness, we don't know, maybe there could be many reasons, but we have to ramp up the Aadhaar linking.
One thing, Anand, I could say is many people were not aware about this app.
Yes, yes.
And now the creating awareness will help the people to download this app, and it's pretty easy, so people will be
Yes,
able to do it.
yes, correct.
Right.
So
request to all the people that yes, please speak to your friends, family members, neighbors, and just explain them what you
Yes.
have done today, which will help.
So please help your senior citizens at your home or your neighbor. You can ask their Epic number and Aadhaar number, and you can only type. You can key in their mobile number, and OTP will get. You can also help them.
Yeah.
And just couple of other things, right? So yeah, just one thing. I think one question was there from Arun, up to what date in September? So that is, it is as of September 1st, like it was earlier, as Mr. Anand said, earlier they were checking if I'm 18 years old. As of January 1st, 2022, I can register in electoral rolls. If not, I have to wait till January 1st, 2023. Now they have made is, if I turn, let's say in February 2022 as 18, I can register on April 1st, after April 1st. If I become on May 18 years old, then I can register on September 1st.
Yes.
If I become on November, then I can register in January, right? So instead, it was only once in every year.
Yeah, now there are 4 buckets. Yeah.
Every quarter, basically.
Yeah, every quarter. So that in April, if you register, if there is an election in November, that youngster can participate.
Yeah.
Anyone else has any questions?
One thing,
please.
So see, what is happening is, as most of the residents are already aware, in our case at least, that it's going to be a voluntary step. So that push, whatever we are trying to do and create an awareness for our very first session that we had here last Saturday, it was a bit difficult to get the required crowd. So any ideas which we know which will help to get traction with the residents here?
See, one thing is, voting, Aadhaar linking, this is our social responsibility. End of the day, it is our area, our people representative. If our voter list itself is not clean, how can be other related to voting, voter list, percentage, whom we are going to select will be clean. So Swachh Bharat should start from voter list. Swachh Bharat should start from voter list. That should be clean first.
Good
so
ones.
That is our social responsibility.
Very well said, sir. Very well said.
We can't motivate someone to breathe. It's like breathe, eat, take rest, something like that. So this is our second data, birth certificate. So you have a birth certificate, but you can have your PAN card at the age of 25. You can have your driving license at the age of 30. Whenever you want, you can have passport at the age of 50. But voter ID, there is a age 18 years. After that, you are responsible to do voting. That is your right, and also it's your duty. Number one. Number two, many of the now our tech savvy friends are digital warriors. So whenever there is an issue in Bangalore, whether it's pothole, whether it's garbage, everyone will participate and respond through Twitter, Facebook. Millions of tweets will come. Yes, you have a right to criticize the services given by the government agency. But when it comes to voting every 5 years, it is our right, not only right, it's our duty to go and participate. Your entire machinery works for voting. A teacher, a bank employee, a professor, everyone will come. Everyone has to work for during election. A person with having heart problem, asthma, a pregnant woman, everyone is given duty on the day of election. They will come and say, "This is my problem. Please don't relieve me from duty." There are so many challenges. Bangalore has 8,000 polling booth. Each polling booth will have 4 or 5 people. Imagine how many people are working. Entire machinery is behind to have a smooth and fair election. But at the end of the day, our voting, our percentage is always low in Bangalore. So these are the things which we have to tell the citizen. So end of the day, it's our responsibility. As far as DL is concerned, passport is concerned, PAN number, we take each and every minute thing seriously and make our paperwork very clearly and go and register. Why not for voting? You don't have to go to your ward office also. You can do everything in mobile. Only on the day of voting, there is a holiday. You have to go there and exercise your franchise and select the best person which you think.
And I would
Hello?
suggest,
Yeah.
sorry, I would just
sorry,
like to
sir.
add to what Anand said, just sorry, Arun, just before that. So from apartments point of view, what we can suggest, like for example, Jamir is there from BAF, Vidya is there, I'm there, right? So basically, one thing that works in apartments is always if there is one focused citizen, right? So that actually dedicatedly gets someone who can just have a camp or something like that on a Sunday or a
Fantastic.
Saturday. 30 minutes session, or just put a booth or something near the entrance. Just make sure that people are coming there and you're helping. Just that activity will bring a lot of results, because we have done that. We have done that with the help of BBMP. We have conducted a camp. We made sure that the election cards are received. Our maintenance manager went and collected the cards, and we put in everyone's post box. So I know it's a bit of effort, but it's worthwhile, right? So we have so many votes. People can, I mean, even if your local representative need to listen to you, the moment you have more votes, they would want to come and solve your problem.
Fantastic. Yeah. The more number registered voter, the more powerful you are.
Absolutely.
That's very true, and well said by Vishnu also. All these things, that one champion is required, and that champion can do it to a particular level, after which there will be many more people who will come forward, because by then you would have seen some positive results from the civic governance bodies.
Yeah, you can start with a good banner. And let banner be there for 1 or 2 weeks. So whoever enters the apartment through gate, whoever enters, they should see that banner. And through WhatsApp, keep pushing 3 or 4 times a week, so that there is a traction. Number one. Now, number two, those who have done successfully, you can release a small video. I have done it in 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Why can't you do it? Something like that. A senior citizen coming up with a video.
Yeah, sorry, Vishnu, I interjected. I have can you hear me, right? I have one question.
Yeah.
How do I link the Aadhaar with the voter card? I missed the first portion. And after that, I've been searching my name. It doesn't, in spite of me giving the proper details, it doesn't show me. The only search works is with Epic card.
Yeah.
Do you have Epic number?
Yeah. And with the Epic number, it works correctly.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
But with the name and proper details, it doesn't.
It is not working. Actually, it's very difficult. That's why I said a reverse engineering way, which I posted in the chat. Sometimes it works like, if you don't know the Epic number, we have to search. If not, I mean, it's a little bit of time-taking activity, is by going to BBMP electoral rolls. You can select the constituency, you can select your ward. Then you can go through the booth. If you click one of each part, then first thing shows us the booth number. Based on the booth, you can actually just search that PDF and get your Epic number. It may be a little bit time taking, but you can do it. Coming to your specific question, Srinivasrao, just to summarize, right, as what Anand said, the whole process has been simplified by this, water helpline app, VHA. Right. There are primarily 4 forms. I would say mainly going to be used only 3 forms. Form 6, if you don't have any voter ID card registered anywhere in India, newly become 18 years old. Second form is Form 6A. You have a voter ID registered, Epic number is there, name is there. You link it with Aadhaar card. Very simple, easy to do in VHA app. Third thing is Form 8. You want to update your constituency, you want to update your address, you want to update your location. Correction, Form 8. If someone died, if someone gave up citizenship, Form 7. Very simple. Okay. This recording is also available in YouTube.
6B is for Aadhaar linking. 6B is for Aadhaar.
Yeah. So I have all the other things correct. So I need to fill up Form 6A to link Aadhaar and the voter, right?
6B.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So one last question from my side, if I can. with this process, is it still is the BBMP still accepting the physical forms for new voter applications, or are they discouraging it, or it is better that we not use it because you can't track it?
Yeah.
Are they still accepting? Because some senior citizens and all still feel that need to fill up that Form 6, right?
No, Form 6 physical form will be there always.
Okay.
It can't be disconnected. However, it can be however, online can be encouraged, so that the main difference is online will give a reference number. Once you have that reference number, you can know that whether it's hanging somewhere. It can't be deleted. It can't vanish like physical forms. Once you have that reference number, you can search at any given point of time.
Right. And please
either they have to accept or reject it.
Yeah. And please check on that SMS confirmation part on that other linking. As I said, it's been 7 hours, I think now 6 hours, but I have not yet received the confirmation SMS. So that is something which may need to be followed up. Thank you so much, Anand. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so quick answer for the Mr. Srinivas, since you have joined late, sir. This video is being recorded and posted into the YouTube as well. You can go ahead and see the video, and you'll be able to perform the modification or corrections in your voter ID card.
And everyone, feel free, those who could not join it. Thanks, Jamir, for hosting. So I think the same link can be available. Anyone can go to YouTube channel BF Bangalore. You have the recorded link. You can just share it in your residence, right? So they can go through.
Yeah, I will also share a PDF. Yeah. Which you can generate. You can share it among everyone. Screen by screen PDF is there.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I forgot to explain about Anand. Anand is the software professional, by the way. He is volunteering his hours for this great work. And Anand, absolutely, this was a really great session, I would say. Few people were able to apply the new voter ID card, and a lot of us were able to do the corrections. It was a really good one, I would say. In fact, we were not aware about the many features in this app, which is created by the Election Commission. Really great job, and thanks for joining us, Anand, today to the session.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you for your interest. Yeah, that is most important. Now you are all ambassadors of Aadhaar and voter linking. You have to take it forward.
And Anand is from BPAC organization.
I am from BPAC.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.